The tension between the two people standing before Judge Mathis was heavy, not loud, but deeply personal, because this was not a case between strangers. It was a case between former friends whose bond had slowly turned into resentment, misunderstanding, and finally a lawsuit. And as the case began, it became clear that money was only the surface issue. Beneath it lay broken trust, unmet expectations, and words that were never said at the right time. And the plaintiff explained how a friendship built over years collapsed after a financial agreement went wrong, describing loans given in good faith, promises made casually, and deadlines that were ignored until patience ran out. While the defendant responded not with denial, but with defensiveness, claiming confusion, miscommunication, and insisting that no formal agreement ever existed. And Judge Mathis listened carefully, because disputes between friends often carry emotional weight that clouds simple facts. And as he questioned both sides, he uncovered how assumptions replaced clarity, how favors blurred into obligations, and how pride prevented honest conversations before the situation reached court. And when evidence was reviewed, messages, payment records, and timelines, it became clear that trust had been treated casually, responsibilities were taken lightly, and accountability was avoided on both sides. And Judge Mathis addressed this directly, explaining that friendship does not eliminate responsibility, and that doing business without clear terms often destroys relationships faster than dishonesty could. And he challenged both parties, asking why respect ended when money entered the picture, and why communication stopped before conflict escalated. And as emotions surfaced, Judge Mathis reminded them that betrayal often begins with silence, not arguments, and that unresolved issues grow heavier the longer they are ignored. And when the ruling was delivered, it was balanced, grounded in evidence, and fair, holding each person accountable for their role in the breakdown. And Judge Mathis used the moment to deliver a broader lesson, stating that friendship requires boundaries just as much as trust, and that real respect means being clear even when it feels uncomfortable. And as the case concluded, the courtroom felt quieter, not because justice had silenced someone, but because understanding had replaced blame. And while the legal matter was resolved, the emotional cost remained, serving as a reminder that friendships, once broken, are not easily repaired, especially when money replaces communication. And Judge Mathis closed the case by reminding everyone present that courts exist to resolve disputes, but wisdom exists to prevent them, and that many lawsuits could be avoided if honesty and clarity were practiced before resentment takes root, turning this case into a powerful example of how quickly friendship can turn into conflict when responsibility is assumed but never defined.